I said good morning to Down Ricks. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
The reason that we invited you in this program is the song Home with Them.
Oh, great. Great, great.
Tell about that beautiful song.
Oh, well, thank you. It's my first Christmas song, and I actually wrote it, so I was super excited to get it out for everyone to hear.
Is that your first Christmas song?
My very first Christmas song. Yes, it is.
Yeah. You are starting very early with singing.
I did. I started when I was really young.
How young? How young may I ask? How young?
Oh, well, I'm a grandmother now, but I started singing when I was probably maybe, gosh, probably before I could talk, actually. I probably was singing probably more so when I was maybe about I don't know, 5 or 6, and my first time performing in front of anyone, I was 8 years old, and I performed in front of 200 people. I sang a little country song called "Riding on a Rainbow" by Connie Smith,
Yeah.
and the funny part was that I bounced around like I wasn't afraid at all, but my cowboy hat that I had on was shaking up and down. I was so nervous. So it might not have looked like it, but if you watch the video, you could see my hat going up and down a million miles an hour.
Yeah. I see. I see the year 1988 was a very important year for you.
Oh, when you're talking about when I sang I was in high school and my show choir sang
Yeah.
at the presidential inauguration.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was very, very cool. Of course, being in high school, you don't really appreciate the moments like that. You're more caught up in who else you're seeing, like the Beach Boys or like the Incredible Hulk or Sandy Patty or someone like that, more so than caring about politics at that time.
Yeah.
But now that I'm older and I look back, I'm thinking, gosh, what a moment in history that was for me to be a part of.
Yeah. You have a lot to doing with charities. Tell about it.
I do. Over the course of years, I've done a lot of charity work with Big Brothers Big Sisters, with the Cancer Society, the American Cancer Society. But my biggest thing right now is autism awareness, and I am an ambassador for the state of West Virginia in the United States for Autism Speaks, and that charity is big to my heart because I have my son is 23 and he is autistic, and so I have first hands-on experience with that, and try to be involved, supportive as a parent, and try to help advocate for other families.
Yeah. You are also the name of Little Miss Dynamite. Yeah,
Isn't that
yeah.
crazy? It's so funny. I remember people were always talking about that, saying that they couldn't believe a big voice would come out of such a little body. But now that I'm older, I'm not such a little body anymore. Um, but they were surprised. And on stage is where I come alive. It's where I feel at home. It's where I feel my best. And when I entertain, I give all of me. And it's actually a very nice compliment to have that that someone would actually say that they call me Little Miss Dynamite, and they say it quite often.
Beautiful name, Miss Little Dynamite. It's a beautiful name. Are
That's
you
funny.
are you little?
I'm 5'3", and so I mean height wise, I'm kind of tiny, but of course I'm a woman and I've had children, and I've not real wide, but I'm small natured. Yeah, yeah. I mean, maybe they'd say mid-sized dynamite now instead of Little Miss Dynamite.
Then we talk about a dream of you for your first album in Nashville, in America.
Oh yes, My first album that I recorded in Nashville was a 10-song album, and the song in America was recorded. I was in the West Virginia Air National Guard. I served in the military, and I recorded that song in honor of them. And the song in America charted in the top 100 Christian country chart many, many years ago. But it's actually a fan favorite.
Yeah,
People love it, and I usually end all my shows with that song.
yeah. But you love the country music. Eh? Country music is your style, or not?
I love country music. I believe that's in my blood, but I also love to sing different genres of music. So sometimes when I'm doing live shows, I like to rock out a little bit. But don't be surprised. I love show tunes. I love R&B. I love gospel. So I love to sing a wide variety of stuff. But my roots, probably, I would say, are definitely country.
Yeah. Who wrote the text of the song "Home with Him"?
Who wrote Home with Him was one that I wrote with another writer, Corey Lee Barker from
Hmm.
MC1 Nashville. And we were trying to, I had an idea for a song, and then he told me that Hallmark was looking for one. And we tossed around our ideas together, and within about 15 minutes, we came up with the song and had a work tape. And I went on to Nashville and recorded it, and it was produced by Justine Blazer.
How do you celebrate the Christmas in your area?
Well, in my area, one of my favorite things to do is to go look at all the Christmas lights because all of the homes are usually decorated and some people go all out. Like it is like, I think they must have spent all year putting up their Christmas lights. So for the last 3 nights, I've been driving around, taking pictures and videos of all that. I love to bake also. So Christmas lights and baking are what get me prepped. And then I love to be Secret Santa.
Yeah.
I love to surprise people with gifts and they have no idea where they came from.
What have you plans for next year with the music?
I do. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have a new album that'll come out. I am hoping to be up for a lot of awards. That would be nice. And I was actually talking to another radio station in New Zealand, and we were talking about possibly doing an international tour, which would be really, really awesome to do. I
Okay.
would love to like broaden that and be able to once we're it's safe to travel and once it's safe to get back out there and do live shows, I just want to go out and hug everyone and sing as much as I can and meet people who are actually fans or actually enjoying my music.
Okay. When the listeners want more information, they can find on your website dawnricks.com.
Yes, they can. That it needs to be updated, but meanwhile, they can go on to all the media resources like Spotify, iHeartRadio, iTunes, Amazon,
Okay.
ReverbNation.com/Dawn Ricks. They can hear a bunch of my songs on there. But I'm also on all the social media outlets like Facebook, Instagram,
Uh,
and please reach out to me. I would love to get 100 friend requests today. That would be great. Because I love to communicate with my fans.
okay.
It's a big part of me. I like to take people along for the ride with me.
Okay, we can play the song Home with Them. A last word from you to all the listeners. You can wish them Merry Christmas or Happy New Year. A last word is from you.
Yes,
Last word is for you.
yes. Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas and God bless everyone. I hope that you stay safe and have a fabulous, fabulous holiday. And I wish you nothing but the best of blessings for the Happy New Year.
Yeah. Thank you for this conversation, and you have a nice time to the end of the year. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.